a brain dump. That's me literally every day at all times. Thank you guys for the support. One sec, let me open my door. My man. Bob Toss and the Pretty Little Banelings. Why did brain aneurysm come to mind first? It's because you were looking. It's because my face. I was looking at my face in the display. You guys were looking at my face. Hence, brain fart, brain aneurysm always comes to mind. Speaking of brain aneurysms, it's time for our next diecast, your freaking awesome replays game. Down here at the bottom right, representing Terran, it is Epic Fetus. I know it's Epic Tetus. We're going to call this Epic Fetus, because honestly, and look at this picture. Oh, God. She looks pretty horrified. Like, she just had an epic fetus. Like, isn't that the face of someone who's just given birth to, like, a fucking 9-kilogram child? No, it's like 18 pounds for Americans, like 20 pounds for Americans. So normally a baby's like about 3 kilograms, but there have been like rare cases where baby comes out giant, and I can only imagine it's the most painful, worst thing in the world. And I feel like that's the face after you give birth to an epic fetus. It's the only explanation I can come up with behind that name. If anyone has an alternate explanation behind why that person named themselves that, let me know. Up here in the top left, representing Taste the Bacon, it's some random Nordic name. Wait, Svedjdik? I swear there's too many people with like German and random like Scandinavian names recently who are clearly, I feel like they're purposely creating accounts with names that they know are gonna make me giggle. What the fuck is a Svedjdik, guys? Is this an actual language? Svedjdik? What is that? All right. So this drone's gonna come, and we've got a nice Captain Dickhead to start off from. But guys, this is the always prioritize BM over macro challenge. If you guys want to get your replays in for next week, the challenge is no rush 4 minutes. So get your replays in there. As always, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you go to my Twitch chat. Even if I'm not live right now, twitch.tv/x5_pig, and my bot will give you all the up-to-date details on what challenge is current, no matter what time you're watching this, and it'll also tell you how to submit those replays. So the No Rush 4-minute challenge is all about you not attacking the first 4 minutes, but more importantly, it's about you piling on the pressure as hard as possible from that point onwards. Speaking of hard and angry, look at this spiky little Reaper. He's got spikes on his jetpacks. He looks very Mad Max, a little bit ghetto. He's got spikes underneath his dual pistols on either sides, which is pretty cool. He can get his stab on. I wonder if Reapers use those when they're in hand-to-hand, or do they just always use their pistols? Because, you know, some units have melee attacks that are different. Like Hydras will actually stab rather than throw spikes. Marines will actually bayonet rather than shoot when they're in melee. I wonder if it's the same for Reaper. Oh my God. Oh, Epic Fetus is not going to be happy with that one. That was some appalling micro usage there. The factory of the reactor are there. Epic Fetus expanding there, building SCVs, getting a starport as well. So it's going to be a kind of 1-1-1 opening with a lovely piece of impressionistic art as the wall off up here. Some well-placed buildings. At the Zerg side, we are also... Oh, okay, we got a Trump Zerg. Gonna go for the fastest wall off of all time. Someone has been absolutely traumatized by Hellions, I dare say. Apparently, Svedjdik is not Swedish. I do know that. Celtic Sailor, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Appreciate the support, my friend. People are saying in chat, oh wait, Marines have a melee attack? Well, it's the same damage as their ranged attack, but it's a different graphic. And it also won't get affected by Guardian Shield. So if you're in melee, that's how you counter Guardian Shield, guys. If you're ever up against Sentry Colossus, if you can get your Marines into hey, nice dance, lovely. Svedjdik goes down, shakes his booty in the face of that Marine, and goes back to the high ground. That's what I'm looking for. That's cool. I wouldn't mind this one coming in and doing the same thing. That's friggin' beautiful. But yeah, basically the counter to Sentry Colossus is actually to run your Marines right up, because if you get in melee, they won't take the -2 damage from the Guardian Shield. So that's a very intelligent choice for anyone who's. Make sure you test that out in a ladder game against someone who's not who you're heavily favored against, so that you can get the most MMR potential. definitely a good idea to hug Sentry Colossus with Marines. It's same with Hydras. It does actually technically mean they don't get affected by Guardian Shield, but yeah, it might not be the smartest idea. Maybe. Up to you guys. We got 30 drone burrow roach on the way here for Svejo. Svejo is like, yeah, I'm gonna make some burrow roaches. Roaches have a pretty good dance animation. Oh, this Overlord's going in, gets a scout, sees double starport. Epic fetus. What is this? 2 barracks? It's a 2-1-2 build, guys. 2 barracks of factory, 2 starports. The 2-1-2 is the new style, for anyone who doesn't know. The Banshee flying in just before Cloak finishes, gets 1 drone kill, and then dies. Epic fetus showing some impressive skill when it comes to throwing units into their death. Cloak kicks in seconds later, by the way. I like it. That's how you use a Banshee, guys. Well done. I'm waiting for this Overlord to shake its booty, but Epic Fetus is like, you know what? I'm gonna actually let you see my whole base. I think it's only fair. I will give you full access. We can have open borders. We can have open borders. Do I get +3 to my diplomatic relationship with the Svedjdik? It should be fine. It should be fine. Meanwhile, Svedjdik's like, lol, dude, I'm getting tunneling claws as fast as possible so I can pop me roaches up in your mineral line, vomit on your workers, then pop back into the ground and disappear. You better get some detection. Meanwhile, Epic Fetus is like, no, I'm gonna go 4 barracks now. What is this build? Jeebus. Can we start a science school for people, Terran players, to build the correct amounts of production, guys? Oh no. Oh god, this Overlord dancing still. Epic Fetus is like, whatevs, man, you can do what you want. I'm just gonna chill. This is real nasty. Meanwhile, Mass Roach coming across the map. Not the biggest economy for Svedj. Svedj has a pretty shit economy, to be fair, but great upgrades, and there's no detection. And tunneling claw roaches, when you've got no detection, are pretty nasty, guys. I mean, literally, you see everything as Svedj. You've got 0 fear right now. You're just like, yep, that's cool. You're building things. I'm just waiting for me tunneling claws. We're going to see some colorful big spikes stick out on the back of the roach. Now, if you think about it, do colorful spikes on the back of your roach help you tunnel? No, but they do stick out of the ground so your opponent can see them. So it's useless. Okay, so it's basic. It's shark. You just want to get bright colored shark fins. Why do you want to do that again, Abatha? So your opponents know it's coming? Okay, good to see that a lot of Abatha's logic, I'm pretty sure is still on the level of someone who literally eats acid for breakfast every day. He's like, I'm gonna give Kerrigan high heels. Also, we should make it obvious when we have new offensive abilities so our opponent can prepare. Epic Fetus, though, not really prepared right now. There's a whole shitload of sharks. Now, if you pay close attention, you can notice there's a dust storm coming your way. And let's see if Epic Fetus notices this. Let's go to Epic Fetus's camera. Let's go. All right, Epic Fetus staring at the main. Oh no, manually clicking on production structures rather than using hotkeys. Okay, we're do we notice that? Come on, please tell. Yeah, okay, an engineering bay goes, you gotta scan. No, he's just going for upgrades. He's just, oh my god, they pop up and dance on top of his army. He tries to siege his tanks, but the roaches are already on top. Svedjdik pops up on his opponent's army, dances on him. Is he gonna do it again? Oh my god, he does it again! He must have it on the copy-paste command so he can do it as quickly as possible. What an ass clown. Svedjdik, you absolute D-bag. Oh my god, he's still winning the fight. Oh my god, could you be any more demoralized as Epic Fetus right now? Your opponent popped up, danced on your army before fighting, popped down, popped up, danced again. This absolute chad of a fucking Zerg right here. Banshees are out though, nothing there to shoot them. And Svedge is like, yeah, we'll just back away for now. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Shake that booty. Shake that booty. Yeah, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, the roaches over there. They're getting scanned. They're not really dying. They're not really. Okay, oh my god. Every single scan's going, and the roaches are slowly falling. Svedjdik is going to get out of there. Those overlords, they're just waiting there. They want Epic Fetus's attention. He's like, I don't want to dance until you're watching. They're just standing there in a line, like it's the epic reveal of some fucking big dancing on stage. This is like one of those K-pop groups, so there's like fucking 12 people in the goddamn group. You're like, how many people do you want mouthing the words and not singing on the stage? People are like, don't hate on my Blackpink, they're the best band ever. And I'm like, but Do they actually sing on the stage? No, they mouth the words and, okay, lip sync. Cool. These overlords, the masters of lip syncing and the masters of twerking, as they are twerking in the face of those two Vikings. There we go. Oh, they're gonna do a performance under fire. Fuck yes. Do a bit of a shaky shake. The Vikings are like, get out! Stop playing with me! We do have a Raven on the way, but no actual missile turrets yet, guys. Okay, finally they're starting to go up. There are no roaches in the base right now, but I do feel like Svejo has basically been as much of a dick as possible up to this point, and because of that is actually not really ahead. So we've gone for maximum BM, minimal closing the game out against your opponent's massive deficiencies in their play. So Svejdik might actually be a dead dick, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know how you could not, because I literally spelled it out. It's not vague at all. You guys are probably pretty stupid if you can't tell. That's, yes. Go back to school. 2 Banshees here do take out a queen. They're doing pretty good. Svejo's like, shit. He's actually not flown these ones into me queens. He's used cloak. Ah! That drone goes down. Shark attack phase 2 is on the way over there. Svejo's economy is pretty screwed, man. Oh, that Hydra. Did you see that Hydra? It was just like stuck between the Hydra and the Hydra Den, just screeching that whole time. Uh-oh. Svejo's coming in. There's Ravens. There's a ton of bio. Epic Fetus accidentally move commands for a second. There does him. Pops up and dances. Oh, Svejo, I think you've gone too far, mate. I mean, hats off to you for playing the challenge. I was thinking someone would come up, run up with 4 roaches onto the Raven, dance them, then pull back, go for a fight, something like that. Svejo's like, it's like watching someone just shoulder charge into a line of spears, like over and over again. And I think he might have done it a little bit. He's trying to swap into Ling Bane. He doesn't even have Ling speed. I think we're about to watch an epic fetus just fucking body slam Mr. Svejdik here. Svejdik, I mean, hats off to you for playing the challenge, but slow Zerglings without your Baneliness even done and a few Hydras, like, there's no way to win this game. Epic Fetus actually has 4 bases up now, has a big piss off army, and I think Svejo's screwed the pooch. Screwed the pooch, mate. I think we're a bit dunsies. Epic is gonna need to do the most epic of fails to fuck this game up. I mean, okay, a tank sieging up in range of a spine crawler, a good start here for Svej. Svej gonna funnel through a choke point with slow Zergling and unupgraded Hydras. Oh no, the Hydras have upgrades, actually. They got upgrades. Slow Zergling's doing absolutely nothing. Hydras cannot stand toe-to-toe against upgraded Bio Medevac. The Bio is all getting stuck behind each other though. Epic Fetus not moving through the choke point. This is like the best angle Svejdik could possibly have, and he's still getting completely mauled. Hydras rallying into the back line. The Medevacs still have a good amount of energy. Svejo is in huge trouble. And it looks like Epic Fetus, thank God, is going to be able to win this game, because let's be real, if you lose a game where your opponent screws around this much, you're probably never going to play StarCraft again, and you're gonna start complaining about Smurfs and all sorts of things. I don't think this is a Smurfing game from Svejo, to be honest. Since his opening, you know, was kind of jank as all hell. But, oh my god, this is looking not good for Svejo. He's got a random burrowed Hydra there. Hydras do not get increased regen from burrowing. And it looks like Revenge of the Fetus is here. Banshee, Marine Marauder, gonna come forward. All these buildings going down. Svejo's basically out of mining. And it turns out it was indeed Svejo who ended up going back to his own hometown. And yeah, meets his fate. GG, well played. Epic Fetus here gets revenge. I would have felt really bad if he lost this game, to be honest. When your opponent unburrows on your army and dances in front of your face like 4 times in a row, if you lose that game, probably going to be a little bit upset. I do enjoy that Svejo is trying to win with slow Zerglings here. I can see the crisis management going very well. Ah! He's got tons of gas as well. He's like, maybe Zerglings will do it. Yes, this is a rough one. Svejdik's like, shit. Did I throw the game? Yes, I think you might have, buddy. Maybe you should have danced in the mineral lines, not on top of the enemy army. Svejo's like, nah, it wouldn't have been as cool. I'm like, yeah, that is true. I do agree. He's just gonna try and do one last booty shake. He's gonna leave in glorious fashion here. The Banelings trying to hit the Marines. The Overlords go for a lovely dance maneuver. There's only like 2 Marines left, and they will very slowly get rid of them. And I think at this point, Epic Fetus is probably like, what even is happening in this game? What is my opponent trying to do? I don't know. But he's now dead. Drones off the line. No spray tags for Svejo this game. It was very dancing focused. And it's gonna very slowly meet his doom. I kind of like it, because I feel like this is therapeutic, because Epic Fetus, you're just getting kind of punched in the face at the start of the game, and it feels good to just be able to murder all your opponent's units, you know? It's always good when they pull the playpen. They're like, children, charge, and you're like, what? Bunch of little kids start running in and throwing crayons while the Marines just bayonet them. The Marines are all having a competition to see who can line up the most drone heads on their fucking bayonets, and you're like, oh, this is brutal, man. Throw in the towel, Zerg player. Throw in the towel. He's like, no, not until the last drone dies. GG, well played. Thank you, Svejdik, for that lovely display of absolute disrespect for trying to win the game. GG's, mate.